All right. Well, I'm going to call this a album review because I suppose that's technically what it is, but honestly for me, this is more of like a thank you to Jim Legacy. The reaction's only been on YouTube for I think what a day and a half or something like that, but I reacted to this a week ago. I've been listening to this album for about a week, Black British music, and I got to tell you in the last couple of days, I've like honestly kind of fallen in love with it. There's something very soothing and calming about it, and really that's what that thank you is for. You know, Jim Legacy at the beginning of the track Context, he talks about what really was the catalyst for this album: his sister dying, his mom having a stroke, his brother going crazy, his dad leaving, and all of just the mental states that follow. And really, that's what hits home so well for me with this album. Is this album does such an incredible job of mentally and emotionally bouncing around. And with where things have been in my life, like this last, I don't know, I'll just say 6 months, I suppose. It just, this album calms me. It soothes me because it feels like I feel. And it's weird how sometimes matching an energy can dissipate the energy. You know, sometimes if I put on metal, I'll get all cranked up. You know, if I put on ambient, I calm down or whatever. And sometimes, well, actually, that's the same thing. I don't know why I'm saying matching. Oh, no, because I said matching dissipates. Sometimes, like even right now, I'm scatterbrained. This album, Jim Legacy, did such a fantastic job of thinking about this. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. I'm thinking about this. I don't want to feel this. I do feel that. And it's just helter-skelter. It's up, it's down, it's left, it's right. It's high, it's low. It's everything. And it just kind of snaps together. You know, there's some beautiful songs on here. Dexter's Phone Call is beautiful. Issues of Trust is heartbreaking. Father is incredible. I love the father. Father. I love my father. She said I shouldn't bother. Hello Kitty in the background. That part really just stands out to me because to me it just feels like this little dagger tip in the side. Just I feel these things. I feel them and I feel them. And I don't want to. You know, this relationship with his father, and then this girl who's essentially telling him, I wouldn't bother spending money on me, and like, why don't these fucking people love me? You know, that's the impression I get from his track. And that's not the situation I'm going through. But it's just the expression of these feelings just like touching this nerve over and over again. Big Time Forward, I love. Don't Don't Be a Bitch is another great one that I love, and I don't know what Jim's like goal was in terms of expressing. I'm really taking this from my experience. Not really. Again, this isn't really a review of the album. This is just like as a listener, basically, as a fan now. This kind of like almost going in a circle of I'm feeling these things, but I shouldn't be a little bitch about feeling like this. Just the mental feedback loop that exists of I feel this, but I shouldn't feel that. But now I'm upset myself because I'm upset with myself, which makes me feel this, but I shouldn't feel this. And now I'm upset. And just a fucking circle. That mental circle. You know, the little hamster wheel just burning out the bearing because it's spinning so fast. Big time for it's crazy because like at first I loved the first half of the album, and now I love the second half of the album, which then of course makes me love the whole damn thing. I love Tiger Driver 91. I don't know, man. I wish I could explain it. Part of the reason why I'm doing this now instead of waiting until my thoughts coalesce into something a little bit more tangible that's, you know, understandable is it kind of matches the album. Tomorrow's Monday. I got to go back to work. There's stuff happening with the house. was an MRI on Tuesday for my wife. Like, all this shit's happening at work. It's just, as soon as Monday comes along, as soon as I get out of this small pocket of time that I have today, it's going to be this. Just, and I won't be able to focus on it and think about it. And that puts me in another place of feeling of just, I wish this was not. I wish this was. I want to spend more time doing this, but I can't. And I feel like that is the album. Now, there's this whole aspect of the UK underground scene and music from the UK and people talking about how there's so much of the sound, it makes them feel nostalgic. I wish I could connect with that. I can't connect with that. I don't know shit about the UK scene at all. But really, that's all I wanted to say. I just want to say thank you to Jim. You did it. You did it. And I don't... Like, I want to celebrate that, but I don't want to celebrate, the source of that, where this came from. But if your goal, sir, was to come out and make an album that takes these feelings that are all bottled up and you can't get away from them because they're inside and like recreate that and then put that out there as music, you did that. But in a way, it almost becomes like an anti-venom, where you have to take the venom from the snake to make the anti-venom, to cure yourself from the venom. That's what it is for me. This shit, when I put this album on, I just kind of relax. Like, I feel like, yeah, somebody else is going through something. Somebody else knows what it feels like to just fucking ping, 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 and just kind of feel like a trapped bug inside of this fucking glass jar. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. It's a beautiful album. It's one of those things where I feel like if I would have heard it a year ago, I would have went, yeah, it's cool. Like, it's really just landed with me on a personal level right now. And so I'll just leave it at that. Great album. I got to tell anybody out there, if you haven't listened to it, if you're stressed out, if you feel like you're just kind of fucking all over the place right now, put it on. And don't put it on from a point of view of, okay, I want to really just let it exist. Just let it exist beside you. Let it be like a invisible friend that's in the chair next to you or whatever. And just let it exist, because it does something. It kind of massages the heart, massages the mind. It takes some of the tension out. For me, that's what it did for me. Okay, there you go. Take care, y'all. We'll see you soon.